I was careful with my heart, locked every door, built my walls so high I couldn't feel no more. Every promise sounded empty in my ears. I was safe inside my silence, safe inside my fears. Then you walked in like a soft and gentle light, said forever like you meant it every night. I let go of all the doubt I used to keep. You made me trust again, made me fall so deep. I was finally learning how to breathe again. Didn't know your love was just pretend. You made me believe in something real, in every word and every feeling I could feel. You held my heart like it was yours to keep. Now I'm the one who's losing sleep. You made me believe I wasn't alone, that I had finally found a place called home. But now I'm lost in everything you said, 'cause you made me believe. Then you left. I still hear you in the quiet of my room, like a ghost that lingers in the perfume. Every memory is sharper than before. Every I love you just echoes even more. I was healing, I was finally okay, till your love came in and took it all away. Now I'm back to who I used to be, just a broken soul with shattered dreams. I was finally learning how to trust again. Didn't know your love was just pretend. You made me believe in something real, in every word and every feeling I could feel. You held my heart like it was yours to keep. Now I'm the one who's losing sleep. You made me believe I wasn't alone, that I had finally found a place called home. But now I'm lost in everything you said, 'cause you made me believe. Then you left. Was it all just something you rehearsed? Was I just another lesson learned? I gave you every piece of me I had. Now all I feel is everything we never had. I wish I never listened to your voice, never let you be my only choice. Now I'm stuck inside the truth I can't deny. You gave me wings just to watch me fall and cry. You made me believe in something true, in a love I thought I finally knew. You were the answer I was searching for. Now I don't believe in love anymore. You made me believe I could be enough, that I deserved a kind of lasting love. But now I'm drowning in the tears I've wept, 'cause you made me believe. Then you left. Now I'm back to who I was before. But I don't believe anymore. The clock was screaming 2 a.m. Your side of the bed was cold again. I traced the shape where you once lay, but even shadows slipped away. Your jacket's still behind the door, like you'll come walking in once more. But silence louder than the truth keeps whispering, I've lost you. I heard your voice in every sound. but you were nowhere to be found. It was the night I lost you, somewhere between goodbye and truth, between the words we couldn't say, and all the love that slipped away. It was the night I broke into, still holding on to what we knew. Now every star just feels like proof of the night I lost you. The streetlights flicker like they know the way your car drove off so slow. I stood there frozen in the rain, trying to call your name again. Your last I'm sorry still remains like shattered glass inside my veins. I replay every second through, but I can't undo losing you. I try to find where we went wrong, but it was over all along. It was the night I lost you, somewhere between goodbye and truth, between the words we couldn't say, oh, and all the love that slipped away. It was the night I broke into, still holding on to what we knew. Now every star just feels like proof of the night I lost you. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer than I did back then. I'd say the things I'm saying now before the silence settled in, but time won't hear me begging, please. And love don't come back once it leaves. Now every night feels just the same, different darkness, same old pain. I still reach out into the blue and wake up without you. It was the night I lost you, the moment everything fell through, when all our forever turned to dust. Oh, and all we had became a was. It was the night I lost myself, somewhere inside the tears I felt. Now I'm just someone I don't choose, since the night I lost you. The clock still screams at 2 a.m., but you're not coming back again. And I'm still here with broken truth, stuck in the night I lost you. There's a silence in the words you left behind, like a shadow that won't fade with time. Your voice still lingers in my mind, saying things I wish weren't mine. The door you closed still shakes the air, like you're somehow standing there. I turn around, but you're not close, just memories that hurt the most. I try to drown it out somehow, but I still hear you even now. Your goodbye still echoes in my chest. Through every heartbeat I can't rest. It plays on repeat in the dark, like a song that broke my heart. Every word you said won't fade, every promise just decayed. And no matter what I do, your goodbye still echoes through. I hear you in the quiet of my room, and every corner filled with you. Your laughter fades into the night, but leaves a ghost I can't rewrite. I try to bury all the pain, but it keeps calling out your name, like love refuses to let go. Even when I know I should, I tell myself you're really gone, but your voice keeps holding on. Your goodbye still echoes in my chest. Through every heartbeat I can't rest. It plays on repeat in the dark, like a song that broke my heart. Every word you said won't fade, every promise just decayed. And no matter what I do, your goodbye still echoes through. Was it the way you looked away, or how you couldn't even stay? I replay it line by line, like I could change your last goodbye. But time just moves, it doesn't care, leaves me with the sound you left in air. Now every night feels incomplete, with your absence haunting me. I'm screaming in a silent room, still trying to outgrow you. Your goodbye still echoes in my soul, in every place I used to feel home. It's louder when I'm all alone, like a truth I've always known. Every step I try to take leads me back to your mistake. And no matter what I do, your goodbye still echoes through. Maybe one day it will fade, just another sound that breaks away. But tonight it's all I know. Your goodbye still echoes. Your goodbye still echoes. You said you needed space to breathe, while I was drowning silently. I've been until I almost broke, just to hold on to your hope. You gave me less, I gave you more. Still I was the one at war, fighting for a love that changed while you just slowly walked away. I saw the signs, I felt the truth, but I kept choosing you. I stayed shouldn't have held on to everything we had. Even when it slipped through my hands, I called it love, you called it just a phase. I stayed through every goodbye, through every tear I tried to hide. Now I'm left with all the pain of loving you again and again. Said I'm sorry like a line, something you said all the time, and I believed it every word, even when it slowly hurt. I made excuses for your heart, like distance didn't tear us apart. I told myself it's just a storm, but I was never safe for warm. Myself just to pretend this love was worth the end. I stayed when I shouldn't have held on to everything we had. Even when it slipped through my hands, I called it love, you called it just a phase. I stayed through every goodbye, through every tear I tried to hide. All the pain of loving you again and again. Maybe I was scared to be alone, maybe I just needed you to feel like home. But home don't hurt and love don't bleed, just to beg someone to see. Now I'm picking up the truth from all the lies I called you, how to let it go, even when I don't want to. I stay when I shouldn't have, but now I see the love we had was never really what I thought, just something I refused to stop. I stayed through every goodbye, but now I'm done with asking why. I'm walking out of all the pain, and now I'll lose myself again. So here's to the girl I used to be, who gave her heart so endlessly. She loved too hard, she couldn't see. She stayed when she shouldn't. Walk past places we used to go, every corner whispers your echo. I see you smile in strangers' eyes, but it fades before it's mine. I hear your voice in midnight air, every laugh still lingers there. Even though you're gone from view, my heart, it still knows you. I tell myself to let you fade, but your memory won't obey. My heart still knows you, even when I can't, even when your shadow won't grant a sign that you ever cared at all. It remembers every rise and fall. No matter how I try to move on, it keeps your name touch the spaces you once filled. The silence speaks, my chest stands still. Every song, every streetlight glow brings me back to long ago. I try to write you out of my soul, but some things never let go. And in the quiet I feel it too, a pulse that only beats for you. I tell myself to say goodbye, but the truth refuses to comply. My heart still knows you, even when I can't, even when your shadow won't grant a sign that you ever cared at all. It remembers every rise and fall. No matter how I try to move on, it keeps your name when you are gone. And though my mind says it's through, my heart, it still knows you. Maybe someday it'll forget your face, maybe time will fill the empty space, but tonight I'm tethered to your light, even if it burns me every night. I close my eyes, you're everywhere, in every dream and every prayer. I reach for something I can't hold, a love that never truly grows old. My heart still knows you, even through the pain, through every loss, through every rain. It clings to what we were and never leaves, a memory that never deceives. No matter where my life may go, it carries you more than you'll ever know. And though my mind says it's through, my heart, it still knows you. So if you're somewhere far away, no, my heart is yet to stray. I'll keep you in the quiet truth. My heart, it still knows you. You held me close like you always did, like nothing changed, like we still fit. Your arms were warm, your heart beat slow, but something in you let me go. I felt the truth I couldn't see, and how you wouldn't look at me. You said goodbye without a word, but somehow it still hurt. I thought the moment meant goodbye, but not the end of you and I. The last hug meant nothing to you, just something you had to get through. While I was holding on for dear life, you were already saying goodbye. I felt forever in your touch, but you didn't feel that much. Now I replay just because I thought it meant something, but it never was. I walked away but turned around, hoping you'd still be there somehow. But you were gone before I knew, like I was never part of you. I hold that moment in my chest like it was more than just a rest. But now I see it clearer through. It only mattered to me, not you. built a meaning in that space. You were just leaving without a trace. The last hug meant nothing to you, just something you had to get through. While I was holding on for dear life, you were already saying goodbye. I felt forever in your touch, but you didn't feel that much. Now I replay it just because I thought it meant something, but it never was. How can something feel so real and still not be the way I feel? How can your arms feel just like home when you were ready to be gone? I wish I knew it at the time, so I could let go instead of trying. Now every memory feels like a life, every moment I can't deny. I gave it meaning, gave it truth, but it was never real to you. The last hug meant nothing to you, but it meant everything. I knew it was my goodbye, my last chance, your quiet, empty circumstance. I felt my whole world in that touch, but you didn't feel that much. Now I'm learning what love was, something I felt, but you never did, not once. So I let go of what it was, even if it still hurts, because the last hug I held on to meant nothing to you. You walked in like a moment I've been waiting for, like every lonely night led me to your door. We fit together like a perfect melody, but something in your eyes felt temporary. We talked about forever like it wasn't far, tracing constellations in each other's scars. But every time I reached to hold you close, you slipped away like something I can't own. I felt it in the way you'd hesitate, like love was real, but we were late. We were just timing, never meant to stay. Two hearts colliding in the wrong place. We had the feeling, we had the spark, but couldn't keep the light inside the dark. You were my almost, I was your maybe. A love so close, it almost saved me. But every kiss was just goodbyes and hiding. We weren't forever, we were just timing. You said in another life it would be us, like fate just didn't care enough. I memorized the way you said my name, like holding on to something I can't claim. We danced around the truth we couldn't face, smiling while it slowly broke our faith. We knew the ending long before it came, still chose to play a losing game. We had the love but not the place, or maybe just the wrong escape. We were just just timing. If I met you when my world was right, if you found me on a different night, would we still be falling like we did? Or was this all we ever get? I hate that love can feel so true and still not work the way it should. Now I'm left with what we could have been, a story with no real ending, just echoes of a love that tried and faded out with time. We were just timing, nothing more to blame, just two lost souls in a passing frame. We had the magic, we had the fire, but not the fate to take us higher. You were my almost, I was your maybe, a love too real to just erase me. Now every memory feels like it's rewriting what we once were. Just perfect timing. So if you ever think of me, somewhere between what was and what could be, just know I felt it too, the way you did. We weren't forever, but we almost lived. I loved you too much. I gave you all the best of me, every hope, every piece I'd keep. I let you in when no one goes, past every fear I never showed. You said my heart was safe in your hands, but I believed more than you planned. I didn't see the cracks in truth, I only saw a life with you. I turned your silence into songs, tried to fix what felt so wrong. I loved you too much, I gave you all I had, every good in me, every piece I am. I held on tighter every time you let go, I stayed when I should have said no. I loved you too much, now I'm losing myself, putting you first, putting me on the shelf. And now I'm here with nothing but the truth. I didn't lose you, I lost me loving you. I made excuses for your goodbye, turned every tear into a lie. Said you were hurt and needed time, while I was slowly losing mine. I traced your words like they were real, ignored the way you made me feel, like I was never quite enough. Still I kept calling it love. I wore your chaos like a crown, let you break me slowly down. I loved you too much, I gave you all I had, every good in picking up what's left of me from every almost memory, learning how to breathe again without your name under my skin. I loved you too much, I see it now. I gave you everything, forgot somehow that I deserved a love that stays, not one that slowly fades away. I loved you too much, but now I'm through giving my heart to someone like you. And though it hurts, at least it's the truth. I didn't lose you, I found me without you. So here's goodbye to what we were, to every maybe, every blur. I gave you love, I gave you trust. I just loved you too much. You held my hand when it was easy, but let it go when it got hard. You gave me half a heart to lean on and called it love from the start. You said forever in fragments, like words you couldn't complete. I tried to stitch us together, but you unraveled me. I kept filling in your gaps with all the love you lacked. You loved me in pieces, never whole, left empty spaces in my soul. Gave me just enough to stay, and slowly took it all away. I built a home inside your arms, but you were breaking it apart. And now I'm left with what love teaches. You never stayed, you loved me in pieces. Showed up when you needed me, then disappeared without a sound. I learned to live inside your silence while you were nowhere to be found. I memorized your contradictions, turned every maybe into truth. I kept believing in your shadows while losing all of me to you. Excuses for your heart while mine was falling apart. You loved me in pieces, never whole, left empty spaces in my soul. Gave me just enough to stay, and slowly took it all away. I built a home inside your arms, but you were breaking it apart. And now I'm left with what love teaches. You never stayed, you loved me in pieces. Love shouldn't feel like guessing games or calling out a missing name. It shouldn't hurt to just exist inside a love like this. I gave you everything I had, but almost love is just as bad. Now I'm learning how to heal from something that was never real, piecing back the parts of me you left behind so carelessly. You loved me in pieces. Now I know why I was always feeling low. I tried to turn your half into whole, but lost myself to save your soul. Now I'm stronger than you're leaving, done with barely being needed. And though it hurts, at least I see this. I deserve more than broken pieces. So take your fragments, take your lies. I'm done with half-hearted goodbyes. I'll find a love that never ceases, not one that loves me in pieces. You used to call me every night, say my name like it felt right. Now my phone just stays the same, no more echoes, just your name. You used to laugh at everything, turn my silence into spring. Now the air feels cold and slow, and I don't know where you go. Was it something that I missed, or just a love that couldn't fit? Where did you go when I needed you most? Did you fade away or just turn into a ghost? We were something I thought I could hold. Now I'm here with a heart growing cold. Where did you go when we still had time, when your hand used to fit into mine? Now I'm lost in the afterglow, still asking, where did you go? Your sweater's still here on my chair, like it's waiting for you there. I try to pack it all away, but your memory chose to stay. I read our messages again, like they'll bring you back somehow. But every word just pulls me through a world that only had you. You said forever, said you'd stay, but forever slipped away. Where did you go when I needed you most? Did you fade away or just turn into a ghost? We were something I thought I could hold. Now I'm here with a heart growing cold. Where did you go when we still had time, when your hand used to fit into mine? Now I'm lost in the afterglow, still asking, where did you go? Was it easy just to walk away? Did you mean the things you used to say? Or was I loving more than you, holding on to something you outgrew? I would've stayed through anything, but you left without a single string. Now I'm talking to the quiet night, trying to make it all feel right. But every answer leads me back to the love I still unpack. Where did you go when I needed you most? Left me here with a heart full of ghosts. We were fire, we were gold. Now I'm just someone you don't know. Where did you go when love was alive, when we still had a chance to survive? Now I'm breaking, moving slow, still asking, where did you go? If you ever hear this song somehow, I'm still right where you left me now, with with every tear I couldn't show, still wondering where you go. There's a coffee cup you never moved, lipstick faded, still feels like you. Morning light hits the empty chair, like it's waiting for you there. I swore I packed away the past, but some things never leave that fast. Your ghost lives in the little things, and quiet nights and broken dreams. I try to drown it in the dark, but it keeps playing in my heart. I still hear your laugh in the silence, cutting through my quiet violence, like a memory I can't undo. No matter how I try to lose you, it echoes soft and hits me hard, like a song stuck in the dark. And every piece of me still aches every time your laughter breaks. Your hoodie's hanging by my bed, still smells like words we never said. I close my eyes, you're next to me, but wake up to reality. I hear you in the midnight air, and every joke we used to share. I even laugh then realize you're just a sound I can't deny. I tell myself it's just my mind, but you're the one I always find. I still hear you laugh in the silence, cutting through my quiet violence, like a memory I can't undo. No matter how I try to lose you, it echoes soft and hits me hard, like a song stuck in the dark. And every piece of me still aches every time your laughter breaks. Was it love or just a trace that time refuses to erase? 'Cause even when I'm moving on, your voice still pulls me back to where you're gone. Maybe I'm afraid to heal, 'cause losing you would make it real. So I keep holding on to sound of something I can't turn around. I still hear you laugh in my mind, like a moment frozen in time. It follows me through every day, and every word I cannot say. It fades away but never ends, like a wound that never mends. And though I know you're far away, your laughter never fades away. So if silence ever sets me free, I wonder who I'd be without your memory. But tonight it's all I have. I still hear your laugh. There's a coffee cup you never moved,